Hello, good afternoon, guys. I'm Aaron. I am from OIC Optical. So I'm the CEO of the OIC Optical. I have 10 years experience in optical industry. So since 2015, lah. So for starting now, we would like to take attendance. All right. So the first student, Boseki, are you here?
Yes.
All right. The second student, Ken Tan, are you here?
Yes,
All right. Okay, so before we begin, right? So we'll go to our class rules first. So the first one, so we'll be follow the class rules for these whole classes. So the first one, please silence your phone. All right. The second time, please be on time. Okay. The third, please prepare your own stationaries. The fourth one, be eager and ready to learn. And the last but not least is keep the training room clean. All right. So the next one is our training today is our class today is on 28th November. Our class will be from 5 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. Okay. So did you all have your lunch just now?
Yes.
Okay. So our topic today, we will start by a question. So do you know what make a customer an ideal glasses?
Don't know.
Okay, so today we'll talk about our understanding customer and choosing the right eyewear. Okay, so we have our four learning apps today. So the first one is to understanding of customer history. So the second one will be the understanding of customer behavior. The third one will be understanding of lens type choosing. And the fourth one will be understanding of frame type choosing. Okay, so let's proceed for our first learning aim. All right, so the first learning aims is important to understanding of customer history. Okay, why is it important? Because the from the new customer coming in, we need to know their history. There's a lot of people that have few glasses on previously. So we need to know them first. So the first of all, we need to understand the customer needs. Okay. And then the second, we need to get their right lenses and frame. If we don't know the customer needs, we don't know what is their job, we don't know what is their previous spec, power, we don't know what is their behavior, so we cannot get the right lenses and frames. Okay, so the motive is to prevent repeat the past problem. So we also can get the details from asking them. All right. So after that, we can build the customer trust within them. Okay. All right. So first of all, the most important one is the customer age. Okay, we need to know the children age, the adults, even the senior citizen, because this type of category they have different eye needs. Okay, for example, senior citizen, for example, grandpa, grandmom, age maybe from 60, 50 plus until 80 plus. So they will have different condition in their eye, especially for example, their glaucoma, maybe they have some disease. All of this will affect their power, like diabetes, high blood pressure, and glucose. So all this we need to ask before we can proceed. If we did not ask, this will affect our result. So we have to responsible for our eye test. Okay, even we need to check their eye pressure before we continue. For children, we need to know their how long hours they're spending to read, how long they are in front of handphone per day. So this will affect their myopia and strabismus also. All right. So next we'll go to the customer job. Customer job. Why is it important to know what is their job? Okay. The first one, of course, you see, if, for example, today you meet a customer, he is an office worker. So there's plenty of work he is using inside the computer. So we need to know before we suggest them. If not, we will get the wrong info, and they will need to spend again and spend again to buy another suitable glasses. So this is a bad cycle. So for driver also, for student also, different job will depends different needs and different outcome. All right. So the third one that we need to ask is the previous glasses experience. How long did they wearing the old glasses? Is they always change glasses every 3 months, 6 months, or every 3 years? Different people, different needs. And did they experience any discomfort like blur, dizziness, headache? So if they have this kind of problem, we need to detect from the previous classes before we proceed to the new classes. So this is the most important part that we need to take note. All right. So the next one is the daily activities. So after we get from the job, the age, and also their age. Okay. So the next one, the important is that how many hours they spend on phone or computer. It's important also we need to know what type of computer they are using, laptop or desktop. Do they drive always at night? Do they do sport always? So if they do sport always, we can recommend those metal frame. If not, they will be uh, changing very fast. So this is a bad cycle also. Alright. So this is the example that we are going to do to understand of customer history. So before I proceed, okay. So the second learning aims is to understand the customer behavior. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys agree, different type of people, we need a different strategy. So before we go to the customer, before we deal, before they buy, so we need to screen what is their behavior. There's four big types that we can classify. So the first one is the four of it is DISC. So the first one is the dominance. The second one is influence. The third one is steadiness, and the fourth one is cautiousness. All right. So the first one, dominance. So, all right. So how to see if customer is a dominant person? Okay, there's some characteristic. Okay, the characteristic is that from the behavior, you see the what I have written here, the traits. So the behavior is that this person talk very fast, think very fast, and do decision very fast. So if you see this type of person, is a dominant person. Most probably they will be confident. They are result-oriented person. So you don't talk too much with them. You just give them the main points. Because this type of person, they are impatient. They want the result. They want to know what things that can help him. All right. If you go around too much with him, so the person will become impatient. Okay, so where is the clues? The first one, normally they work in the work in the shop. It's not like walking around just to see. They work in the shop, they have purpose. So normally they will ask you, how fast can I get my glasses? Okay, what is the price that you guys offer? So they will get direct answer. They want to get direct answer. Okay, so where to serve them? Be straight to the point. Give 2 to 3 strong choice and show the benefits to them quickly. And things to avoid, avoid to be too much explanation and too much option. It's good to be shorten the choices to 2 or 3 choices. Okay, so the second one, we'll go to the influence person. Okay, so influence person is different with dominance. When you talk to them, you can feel the friendly. You can feel that they got reaction. They got a lot of reaction. They like to talk to people. Okay, and they have a lot of expression at their face. They are talkative. They enjoy with people. Enjoy talking with people. All right. Clue in the shop. They chat a lot. They have jokes. They will ask about you. Okay. So and they like to try a lot of friends. Dominant people, they don't like to try about a lot of frame. They just like the quality frame. They like the exact choice. They want like to be fast. All right. So the next one, the way to serve them. First, to be friendly with them, smile, and just chat casually. And you guys can encourage them to do choices on different frames. Okay, and try to compliment them. In first person, they like to be complimented. For example, wow, this color look fresh on you. This frame looks young on you. So they like this kind of chat lah. Okay. And the last but not least is the things to avoid. Being too serious or cold. And do not cut them when they are spoke. Okay. So the next one will be the steadiness. Okay. So what is the characteristic? The first one, you can see them, they are calm and they speak very soft. Something like that. So if you see something characteristic like this is the steadiness person. Okay, but this type of person, they are a loyal customer. So they are a very careful customer and they would like to avoid risk. Okay, clues to capture them in short, they take times to decide. They cannot make decision very fast. Okay, normally if you would like them to make decision, normally if possible, it's better that they bring their family or friend for opinion. All right, so way to serve them? Just be patient. Serve them one time, two time, three time. So explain the benefit slowly, use story example, and reassure them. Things to avoid: do not try to rush them. If you try to rush them, they will just get away. Okay? And do not push too hard and do not do a lot of sudden changes. They cannot adapt it. All right. So the last one is the cautious person. So what is the characteristic? Okay, so this type of person, they will prepare a checklist normally. They will ask you a lot of detail. So because they feel safety if they get the details when they are buying. So this type of person, they are a perfectionist. They they want the perfect things, okay? And they are rule and oriented. What is the clue in short? Okay, they will compare the details. Hey, why is it this one, this price like this, and this price like this? So they will ask a lot of technical question. My eyes like this, is it this one suitable for me? So they will see a lot of technical question. Okay, the next one is the way to serve. They would, if you want to convince him, you guys will have to provide facts, specs, and guarantee. And if can, show your certificate or warranty. Okay? And remember to answer that question patiently with a lot of evidence. And things to avoid, don't guess their question and don't being vague and don't rush their decision. All right? So for summary, D, decisive, unique, quick, and clear answer. I, interactive, friendly, fun experience. S person is a steady, you must be patient, supportive guidance. C is a careful person, you must be detailed and accurate. All right. So these are the comparison. Okay. All right. So now we go to the understanding of lens type choosing. Okay. Lens are our heart of spectacles. So it's important when we choose our correct frame because different lens solve different vision problem. And we need to know the types of lens that help us recommend the right solution. Okay, so the first one is a single vision lens. Okay, single vision lens is only one precision across the whole lens. It is used for only one vision. Either you are used for short-sighted, either you are do for reading. Okay, so for example, you only buy one for reading or for driving. Another one is for reading only for the old people. All right. Okay, so second one is the bifocal lens. Okay, what is it? So from bifocal lens, you will see there's a two zone on the lens. The top is for distant, so the bottom is for near. So this type of lens is normally suitable for people for age 40 and above. So because they have problem with reading the near things, the small words they cannot read. And you can see obviously there's a visible line on the lens there separating two areas, separating the distant and the near. Okay? And what is the usage? It's for senior citizens who need both reading and distance correction. Okay, the advantage of this style of lamps is clear vision for near and distant. But the disadvantage is that there's no middle vision. There's no intermediate. You cannot use it for computer usage. It's only for the distant and the most nearer vision. Okay. All right, so the third one is the multifocal or progressive lens. Okay, so what is it? What is the difference between the progressive and the bifocal? All right, so as you can see, for bifocal just now, we are only using for distant and near. Okay, so but progressive or multifocal such recall is for distant, intermediate, and near. And there is a smooth transition between them. You can look from the most far distant until the most near. So you can see all of it. And there's no visible line there. Okay, so it's used for people over 40 plus with presbyopia. Okay, the advantage is this no visible line and natural vision. Okay, but only the is disadvantage is there the price will be more expensive than the bifocal lens, and it is require more adaptation period. All right. So the last one is the indoor or occupational computer lens. Okay. So what is this lens? It's a special lens designed for near and intermediate only. Okay. So who is suitable for that? A big time worker or the office worker, the teachers and computer users. Okay, because if you use multifocal or progressive for a lot of computer work, there will limited spaces for reading. Okay, and this lens, there's advantage that it's comfortable for long hours for off indoor, but you cannot use for drive because the distance are blurred. All right. So this is the comparison of four of the type lah. Situation, the bifocal, the multifocal, and the indoor lens. All right. So after that, the most important, after we diagnose the suitable lens type, we must ask what the problem that customer want to solve. And we must match our lens type with their daily lifestyle and their daily activities to avoid too much problem after that. All right. So the last topic is that understanding of frame type choosing. Okay, so the first one we would like to know, we would like to you guys would like to know the frame size when you choose the frame. Okay, you need to see the overall width of the frame, lens plus bridge. Is it suitable for your face? Okay, is it too wide? Because if too wide, the frame will be falling down always, and you need to push it. It makes uncomfortable. And if the frame is too small, too narrow, you will press your face. It will leave a mark here. There's a red mark here, sir. Okay. All right. So for customer guides, frame should match frame width. Shouldn't put cheeks when you are smiling. When you are smile, the frame should be not going up like this. Okay. So the next one is the temper length. Okay. What is the temper length? Is the arm of the frame that goes over your ears. Okay, standard size will be 135 to 145 mm. So why does it matter? If you choose a frame that is too short, it will be very tight and they may cause you headache. If it is it too long, you will be losing so you'll be sliding forwards. Okay, so for customer type guides, the temper should extend, just past ears and curve gently. Okay, okay, why is it important? It will help you guys with the stability of glasses during when you are walking, exercising. Okay, so the next one is your nose pad. So what is the nose pad? Okay, the nose pad is the small support on the nose bridge. Okay, why does it matter? It used to adjust the comfort and fit. Okay, so customer guides, it is adjustable pads and we need to customize for everyone because everyone have different nose. Okay, so it is important also for us to choose a correct material because a lot of people they have sensitive skin. So we need to choose a hypoallergic silicone pads. Okay, it helps to reduce pressure and avoid red marks. Okay, so okay, so now is your information sheet. Okay, please use 5 minutes to read and check. Okay, okay, do you guys have any question?
Yes, I have 3 questions. Okay, first, if if the customer is over 40 years old and she is a computer user and also she driving at night. She also very hard to driving at night. So what lens should we suggest to her?
Okay, so I repeat your question. So is it the customer is 40 years old?
40 and above.
So she is working computer user, is it?
Yes.
And she have drive at night, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we need to understand her habits. Are she used to um change glasses every day? If she are okay with that and she want a comfort vision, so the best one is she need to get a pair of indoor lens and another pair of single vision lens on driving. But she need to change her glasses always. But if she don't want to change the glasses always, so she may get the progressive lens. But if she get the progressive lens, there will be limited vision when she's using computer for work. Okay? Have I answered your question?
Yes. Okay, this my second question. Okay, just now you have mentioned about 4 types of people. So how do we serve a steadiness old man?
Says the old man. So can I know roughly what is his age?
56?
Okay, so if you saw a steadiness omen, all right, 56 ages. So now the clue is that first we will identify is it the steadiness person. So you can see the way how he talk. If the way he's talking is very soft, so yes, he's a steadiness person. So the next one, we just give him more patience but he will be having a hardness when he need to make a choice. So if can, you can suggest him to bring his wife or family here to help him to make choices. Okay, is that answer your question?
Yes. Okay. One more question. If a doctor he come to prescribe a lenses, so what should I suggest to this doctor? Because doctor also see computer, also driving, and also see patient. So how we suggest them?
Can I know the age of the doctor?
Maybe 30 something?
Okay, so if 30 something, normally he won't be having any reading problem. So he can just go for a single vision lenses because it's enough for him to see the far and the near vision. So it's also suitable for him when he is working. All right.
Okay, still got few question.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can ask.
okay. What if a student, uh, but they always see screen, but it's only student, but the student cannot see near very clear. So what should we suggest to the student?
Okay, first of all, we would, can I know the age of the student?
It's maybe 20 something.
Okay, so 20 something is like an adult already. Okay, so first of all, we need to understand why is it having the double vision. We need to search for the real reason. Is it there's something at the muscle? Is it there's a lot of gaming experience that make him got this type of problem? So after we identify the problem, only we can give the best suggestion for them. So we need to diagnose first. All right. So is that understood your question?
Yeah, one more question.
Yeah.
Just now got mentioned about if the people is senior people means old
Senior
people,
citizen is
senior citizen, yeah, old people. So the eyes will come with some disease such as glaucoma, cataract. The, does it possible young people also got this disease?
yeah, it's quite possible. It depends his condition and also what they are eat and their daily activity. So, but that's why everyone actually we need to ask the question based on the questionnaire. Just now I shared it with you guys. Okay. So did I answer your question?
Yes. Okay, I have no more question. Thank you.
Okay. So I have another question for you guys. How many types of customer we are having in our daily life?
4 types.
Okay, so it's correct. Okay, so next I will give you guys the assignment sheet. Okay, so I will pass it to you guys, and you guys have 5 minutes to answer the assignment sheet. Okay, okay. So I would like to collect back the assignment sheet, and thank you for your time today. Okay, and this is a summary of our learning today. There's 4 topics. First is the understanding of customer history. Second is the understanding of customer behavior. The third one is the understanding of lens type choosing. And the last one will be the understanding of frame type choosing. Okay, so our next class will be the topic is merchandising, promotion, and professional service in optical practice. Okay, the date will be in 31st March, 10 a.m. in the morning, and the location will be as above. Okay, so we'll end our class today, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you.